Okay, guys, welcome back. There was a very unfortunate crash right there, but I have managed to, I believe, recreate the character as pretty accurately as can be. So we're ready to begin one more time, and let's see how this plays out. A normal difficulty level, and here we go.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of two known remaining Dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the Dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the Dwarven Noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endrin of House Aeducan, the 9th Aeducan ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue, and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of Dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword.
Ew.
Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Let's see. Shield to the Noble's Feast.
Agreed. Tonight's
Okay,
battles will
sounds
be
like
of
I get
politics
to be
and
voicing
intrigue.
my
A
dwarf.
shield won't be all that useful. Of course, they might think you were too fearful to risk looking fearful.
You, my friend, are ridiculous.
One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances.
What sort of grievances?
The usual. This lord had my cousin killed, this lord seduced my wife, this lord did the exact thing I'd planned to do to him, but he did it first. They pose and bluster, and each pretends he is the honorable man in a den of thieves and assassins. Bah. The rest is worth seeing, though. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering.
Let's see. The proving sounds very appealing. Let's go have a look.
Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Alright, new quest, Soldier's Past. Past, not past. Alright, quest updated. Travel to Soldier's Pass. Journey to Soldier's Pass, where a troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may just be too good to be true. Oh, that's one of the DLC things. Okay, don't need to worry about that. Quests, Codex. Cool. Controls, yeah. Notes. Feast day gifts. Yeah, that was all part of the DLC stuff. Okay, nothing to worry about there. Tactics. Alright. Archer. There we go. Our map. Cool. So we're in our room. There's Trian's room. Balayan's room. Father's room. The throne room. Diamond Quarter, where the merchants are, I guess. Kitchen. And Lord Ronus Deus. Okay. Alright. There we go. Got the controls. Saving game. Oh, how handy. Controlling party members. Oh, we got a party member. Gorim. Cool. Gorim is, okay, sword and shield fighter. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. It's barely attached to his back. Awesome. Alright, oop, chest. Right click to loot. Okay. Oh, I've got Blood Dragon Plate. Well, I definitely can't wear that right now. Okay. Yep. Got that. Plot helpers. Okay. Area map, tactics. Right. Okay. Small grease trap. Cool. Right. Dagger, mace. Aha! Short bow. Take all. And short bow. Let's put you on. There we go. So right here is our fatigue. Wearing armor causes fatigue, which is a percentage increase of the basic mana or stamina cost to activate a spell or talent. So the more armor, the more stamina it's going to take me to use my talents. Alright. Then I can put these lesser health poultices somewhere in here. There we go. So I got those available if I need to. And you know what? Let's swap to our other weapon set. Other weapon set, we're going to do a longsword and dagger. Which I imagine isn't going to do as much. Let's see. Damage, okay. Attack, the likelihood of landing attacks, alright. So my damage is 9.3 and 5.7 versus a straight up 9.3. There's actually no penalty to me dual wielding at this point. So I guess maybe I can swap back and forth. Oh, what was the controls? What was the swap button? The swap weapon slots. Okay. Slash. And that is right here? No. It's tactics. Here? No. There. There we go. Okay. So now I can swap weapons pretty easy. Alright, what does my dirty fighting do? Okay, the rogue incapacitates a target who takes no damage from the attack but is stunned for a short time. Oh, I can take that. Alright. Okay. Right, we can move like that. We can... I keep trying to use the middle mouse button to rotate the camera. I've gotten really used to that. I've been playing Divinity Original Sin, so it's going to take some getting used to, I think. Right. I can zoom all the way out. Okay. Come on. Why am I not running? No. Why am I not running? So that'll run. Okay, am I just gonna have to... Okay. I can do that. Okay. Hello, servant.
Ancestors watch over you, my lord.
Yeah, that's right. Gorham?
My lord.
Tell me
Not
about
much
your
that you
family.
don't already know. My father's father was a great hero of the Deep Roads excursions and raised the family to the top of the warrior caste. He was even nominated to join the assembly and found a noble house, but the honor was in the nomination. He wasn't afforded a single vote. My father served your father for many years, and now I serve you.
Cool. Are you excited about the battle tomorrow?
Yes, I yearn to face the Darkspawn and prove my worth as your second.
Will be spectacular.
May the stones support us, and the ancestors look down with pride.
We should get going.
As you will.
Awesome.
Good day, Lord Aeducan.
Okay, there's gotta be an auto-run button or something. Because I'm going way too slow using arrow keys. Well, WASD, that is. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. There we go. I hit the wrong slash earlier. Okay. Much better.
Dylan? Oh, I'm sorry.
Shall be done.
No. Come, speak with me.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
Who are you?
She's, it seems she's one of your brother Balin's newest, companions. Prince Balin is attending the feast being held in Lord Aeducan's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord.
Yes, you may go.
Thank you. I will go now.
Alright. Oh, a chest. Can I lockpick it? Yes, I can. I just encountered a locked object. I might be able to pick the lock if my skill is high enough. There we go. Alright, a Dwarven War Axe. Cool. 5 XP for that. Alright. Dwarven Merchant's Belt. Increases monetary gain. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll put you on. Alright. If I swap out, yeah, it stays there. Cool. Alright. Get used to that. Nothing in you guys. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Now let's double check on those pesky little controls again. Let's quick save. Quick save. Quick save. F5? Okay, and do not hit F9. So we're going to quick save. Awesome. Alright, we've got my father's room there. Sure, let's check that out. He's probably at the feast by now, right?
No sign of trouble here. Congratulations on being named commander, my lord.
Of course. It's a very congratulatory thing. Oh. Okay, he keeps the door locked. I see.
I am at your service.
Okay. Head down the hall. This is a really cool... The dwarves have some pretty neat architecture. Whew, look at us. Fancy. Alright. So we've got the door to the diamond quarters right there. Hello.
I know you will do House Aeducan proud.
You better believe it.
Tomorrow will bring much glory.
You sure you want to go to the feast now? I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside.
You're right. Let's go see the provings first.
I can't wait to see who's fighting today.
Okay. Yep, we'll head out to the diamond quarter. Or head through here. Of course it's locked. They don't let me get into any fun. Alright.
Very
To the diamond quarter. Never enter battle with your bare hands. Ooh, new codex page. The dwarves of Orzammar are quite unlike those found in most human cities. Although Orzammar derives its vast wealth from trade with human kingdoms, all dwarves who come to the surface to trade are stripped of their position in society. Dwarven merchants are so ubiquitous in human cities that many people labor under the impression that all dwarves are merchants, or that their whole race worships coin and trade. But these surface dwarves are atypical creatures, the ones willing to give up all ties to their kin and sacrifice their rank in order to conduct business. Below ground, the dwarves are a people obsessed with honor, their own and that of their family. Most nobles incorporate chainmail, even into formal gowns, because slights and insults often turn deadly. They are a people who revere excellence and strive to achieve it in all things. Even members of the servant caste have been elevated to paragons, usually posthumously, in recognition of remarkable service. Orzammar politics. As dangerous as it is to mistake a dwarf's caste, it is far more deadly to mistake his alliances among the noble houses of Orzammar. Everyone in the city is allied with someone, whether by blood or by word. The nobles do not engage directly in commerce themselves, as that is the domain of the merchant caste, but they do serve as patrons. They invest in shops or in artisans' work, and in turn reap a share of the profits as well as a measure of the credit. Merchants and warriors alike benefit from the service of a prestigious patron. The relative power of each house is ever-changing. It is usually safe to assume that whichever noble house holds the throne is at the top of the heap, but below that things grow into a tangled mess. Houses ally with one another by marriage. They earn rank and prestige when combatants loyal to them, or from their own bloodline, win provings. They earn it when artisans they patronize become sought after or well regarded, or when the merchants they invest in become successful. The degrees of power that these achievements confer is so murky, even to the dwarves, that it isn't unusual for nobles to challenge each another to provings over whose smith forges better belt buckles, or whose servants have the best manners. Nor is it out of the ordinary to find two merchants arguing over whose noble patron has won the most acclaim, for the rank of the patron is the rank of the client. Nowhere is this more apparent than in the assembly, where the Deshirs, representatives of each noble house, meet. Although the king technically rules Orzammar, kings are elected by the assembly, and so each king must work constantly to maintain the support of the Deshirs. Whatever. Kings who prove unpopular find their heirs deemed unacceptable to inherit the throne. Power then passes to another house. Alright. Dwarven faith. We are the children of the stone. She supports us, shelters us, offers us the most priceless gifts of the earth. The worthy return to her embrace in death, becoming ancestors. The unworthy are cast out, unable to rest, that their failings may not weaken the stone. So it has been since the earliest memories. We live by the stone, guided by the ancestors, who speak with the voice of the provings, and whose memories the shape rate keeps forever in lyrium. We do not accept the empty promises of heaven as the wild elves do, or vie for the favor of absent gods. Instead, we follow in the footsteps of our paragons, the greatest of our ancestors, warriors, craftsmen, leaders, the greatest examples of lives spent in service to our fellow dwarves. Our paragons joined the stone in life, and now stand watch at our gate, ushering in those surfacers privileged to visit our city. We know there is no greater honor to hope for, no better reward for an exceptional life. Alrighty. And a bunch of control stuff. Yep, did that. Know about it. Played this before. Okay. Excellent. Alrighty, let's take a look. We've got Silk Merchant, Armor Merchant, Palace, of course. Okay, so just those merchants. Doesn't seem too hard.
Your father has allowed the merchants
Sure, we
to
can
show
work
their
this out
wares in the
reasonably.
Diamond Quarter during these
This is the records.
celebrations.
There's nothing I can... Please, Master Volney. My work is accredited by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lord Aeducan, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Aeducan, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
What's going on here?
This worm has written a book that slanders my house.
What does it say?
It doesn't matter, it's all lies.
Tell me what it says, scholar.
My work tells the stories of all those raised paragons in the last 500 years. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man.
Get to the point. Why is Brunton so angry?
Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. One vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shaperate and are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
We're all about honor as dwarves. Huh. I can see where he's coming from. However, he's not my house. The scholar is right.
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your paragon Aeducan?
Aeducan was a great man.
And Volney was not? Must you disparage a paragon? You've made a huge mistake.
That fool has no idea how weak his house is or how low he sits in it. Shall I have him killed, my lord?
Ooh. 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 Wow, I've got some power here. Let's see. What do you think, scholar?
Well, historically, it has been prudent to eliminate a small threat before it becomes larger.
Hear that, Gorham? Do the prudent thing.
How do you want it done?
Quietly. An accident, preferably.
Understood.
You've shown yourself more daring and aggressive today than most believed of you. Someday I hope to write of the great exploits you are sure to perform.
Word has been sent. He won't live past the hour.
You've shown House Aeducan a friend to research, history, and the glory of our people.
Well, well, well. You'll remember me when you write of me then.
Of course. Heroism and pity for the small man have always been hallmarks of House Aeducan. Now, I must try to make sense of these notes. Good day, Your Highness. And thank you.
Awesome. That was pretty neat. Alright, so we got the guard. Okay. Some nobles.
Small bolt of cloth? That's outrageous. You certainly have some gall, merchant.
But my lord, these are surface silks, dyed with the finest saffron and indigo, and embroidered by skilled peasants.
Oh, what's over here? I can't go in.
Made of something quite similar.
So I pay your exorbitant price,
The
only to end
Paragon?
up looking like
Why
a poor
search?
imitation
The
of
ancestors
British
have risen her up to join them.
Get no coin.
You don't think she's still out there?
Impossible. Looks like the noble hunters are out in force, my lord.
Okay. Let's talk with the Silk Merchant.
My lord Aeducan, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares?
Of course, good merchant.
Please, look as you will.
Okay. Glamour Charm. This minor magical charm captures the viewer's attention and distract. Ooh, pretty. Nice. Oh, I love it. How much? I have nothing. I am a minor noble and I have nothing? I could sell the Blood Dragon Plate for a lot. Okay, let's sell the maul, the mace, and the small shield. Still doesn't give me enough. I can get some pretty impressive clothing. Okay, it's unfortunate. Alright, did you have anything else for me?
My lord has returned. Is there something here that interests you?
No, just passing by.
I am your humble servant. Your mere presence brings me uncountable honor.
I'm sure it does. Alright. How about you?
Nothing beats a good set of steel cutlery.
I'm sure.
Our trust follow, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my sibling's second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
Don't speak to Gordon like that, brother.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say.
Keep barking orders. I'm sure I'll cast someday.
Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious. I can't imagine why you're receiving a commission. I expect after tomorrow I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it.
Trian's heir to the
Now
throne,
then,
not
you
me.
get to the feast.
I'll go when I'm ready.
Stubborn, aren't you? When I'm king, I will help you get over that. Come, Balin.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king.
Ignore him. It's my day, not his.
That it is. Let's get back to enjoying it, shall we?
Merchants. Cool. Okay. Which way? This way? Yes, this way. Ooh, look at Orzammar. Purdy. Alright, are you a merchant?
Look at this piece, darling.
My lord Aeducan, nothing here rivals your amazing Aeducan armor, but if you wish something made...
You know very well House Aeducan has its own royal armorers.
Of course. Forgive me.
Tell me about your prices.
Your Highness's legendary prowess is matched only by your kindness.
Tell me about the armor you make.
I buy only the finest iron ore, and personally oversee the armor's crafting by the most skillful of the smith caste.
Fascinating. Thank you.
Of course. The honor was all mine.
Nonsense, woman. Your words bring shame
Let's
upon
see
our
what
house.
he's got
My lord?
to sell. Show me your wares anyway, merchant.
You honor me, your highness.
Better believe it. Metal shards, helmets. Okay, a bunch of armor and stuff. Okay. Cool. Most of it's about what I've got. Alright.
See how the edges are rough and pitted? Would
So
you compare this to
where
Bronca's
do I
work?
get into those fights?
What about that one?
She doesn't
I doubt he's up to the
Be
task.
quiet
Oh
now.
boy.
Get back safely.
Oh, I would love to end up with a red head.
Would
Oh.
that Sir Blackstone were noble, hmm?
It shall be done.
Straight.
Okay, let's take this stuff.
As you say.
Okay, let's talk to you ladies.
What have we here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored House Aeducan?
This is Sir Goem of the warrior caste.
Oh, then not a noble?
No, Telly, not a noble. Stone you're thick sometimes.
I am a noble.
That you are, my lord. Can I interest you in a little better diversion?
Are you two merchants?
They're noble hunters, my lord. A man takes his caste from his father, and these women hope to bear a noble lord's son. If one is successful, she's raised up to concubine in the noble house to care for her child. It provides new sword arms for the house, and many nobles look favorably on such women.
So you girls will sleep with any noble?
You're the most appealing, obviously. A noble from the best house there is. Handsome, too. Are you interested in a bit of better diversion?
I'm not interested. You're just out for prestige.
We'll be here if you change your mind, my lord.
Alright. That was a bust. Let's see if there's anything else interesting down here. Ooh, a magic merchant.
Lord Aeducan, here in my booth? I am so...
He's fainted. You make quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in?
Sometimes. You know, I hate it, to be honest. I just wanted to talk.
There will be plenty of talk at the noble feast, though a less pleasant sort. Shall we move along?
Alright. Well, guys, with that fainting magic merchant, we're going to go ahead and close this out for this episode. We're here in Orzammar in the Diamond Quarter, and there's a big feast being held in our honor that we're going to attend a little bit later after we find that proving place. So, until next time, have a good one, everybody. Bye.